Well, we're back in the garden, and boy, did we pick a day to film. We've got cold rain today in the middle of a thaw, and we're going to start off with a little bit of bragging. Check it out, the flowering kale is still here. Next, we're going to do some harvesting, believe it or not, a little bit of work outside as quick as we can, then we're in the greenhouse. Follow me. Jess, who works behind the camera, loves filming on days like today, and whenever we do get a rain like this, I want to get these cold frames open, get some water in here. Even if it's wet snow, I'll open them up. The trick is, got to remember to close them because it is going to get really cold. And this is Mizuna. We need to cut the tops off these anyway because they're being bent over. And oh man, I'm telling you, it's December and we are harvesting. I've got some kale over here. I'm going to finish here. I've got some garlic greens, shallot greens. We're going to have a nice salad today. Then I'm going to show you how to mulch trees the right way. Oh, I can't wait to try this stuff. So the ground is frozen, now it's thawed, and during this freeze and thaw cycle, that can push plants out of the ground, usually perennials, but any plant, especially that's newly planted, like this new serviceberry, I'm going to just put a nice layer of mulch on here. Never volcano mulch. Mulch should never touch the bottom of the tree. It should look more like a donut than a volcano. And there, again, there's just nothing to this. We're just going to put some mulch down, but I just see volcano mulch everywhere, and that's going to kill your tree. It allows for feeder roots, which can't get water when it gets dry and rots the bark. And so, one more time, never let that mulch touch the bottom of the tree. We're just going to go around the outside, and then, thank goodness, we're going inside because it's going to start coming down here. This will keep the soil evenly moist, which will be nice in the spring, and, as I said, stop that possibility of freeze and thaw pushing stuff out. Welcome to the world's messiest greenhouse. I promise you, from the bottom of my heart, sometime in the next several years, I am going to clean this space out. I have some plants left over, which is cool, which are thriving in here. Our indoor job is about planting microgreens, something I started doing last year. This is a Chef and Microgreen Grower Kit, and you could do this with anything that you could put on the windowsill and just put a little planting mix in. And we're just going to throw in this case, radish seeds. It could be radish, bean, pea, sunflowers. There's a million different, anything from the cold crop family like kale. There's just a million things you could put in here. And we're just getting them to sprout this high, snipping them off and eating them. They are highly nutritious, very sweet and wonderful. So we just have a planting mix that's been moistened. The reason I love this microgreen grower kit is that everything is included, including seeds, and it doesn't drip on the windowsill. I actually bought a second one because when you are already going through cabin fever and winter hasn't even started, you know there's a problem. So with these radish seeds, real thick. We're just going to put them on here real thick. And I got 2 packets. You can find the packets really cheap now that are expired from last year. And this is fine for what we're doing. And all I'm going to do is sprinkle those seeds on here and push them in. Cover them up with a little bit of that soil. We're going to basically have a carpet of radish greens. And it's just fun to be doing something on the windowsill during the winter. And I love this is a little plastic cover. That will keep the soil moist. As soon as they sprout, we'll take that off. And that's all there is to it. All right, let's finish up. It's starting to rain, hard. Well, you can still be gardening even if it's inside. Be sure to check me out online. We've got lots of great videos, stories, blog posts there. We're having a lot of fun. And that's where you can join my Seed of the Month Club. Until next week, I'm going inside. But to go inside, I got to go outside. We'll see you then.